Whenever we think of starting a new business, we think about what should I do? Whereas in the Shark Tank episodes, we have seen our sharks often ask the people, what is your differentiation? Now, here is the point. What is your differentiation? And when, as an entrepreneur, the question comes to you, you ask, how should I create a differentiation? So today in this video, I'll be helping you how you can create your differentiation. Hi everyone, this is Dr. Akshita Bahuguna, and as an edupreneur, I have been talking about unboxing entrepreneurship. Unboxing Entrepreneurship is a solution provided to startup entrepreneurs on how they can start their repeatable, profitable, and scalable business. One which is sustainable for a long time. For that, you need to create a differentiation. And this is what I'll be discussing today. Now, whenever we think about starting a business, whatsoever the product is, until unless it is some research product or something that you have created based on your research study, we feel the space is already overcrowded. There is so much of competition. What should I do? Whatever business we want to start, this is the first thing that comes. Oh God, there is so much of competition in this field. Yes, there is so much of competition in every field. Still, there is a room for everyone. So don't worry, there is a room for everyone, there is a room for you, but you need to look for that place which is vacant, the gap which is there. The research helps you doing that. And that is why I say startup is not a business. A startup is an exploration, a research organization that needs to research the things in depth. We need to do that to make a differentiation for ourselves. There are two things that we should never forget. The way we all have a different fingerprints in a similar manner. We all have a different style of thinking, different perspective. We have a different way of presenting things, and in combination, when it comes, we all are different from each other. And because we all are different from each other, we can create some differences. Don't copy paste things. Remember, if you try to copy somebody, if you want to try a shoe that other person is wearing, remember, one size never fits all. So you need a customized one. You need your own size. You need to work on that. So you need to identify what is different for you. What is something that would work for you, that you can work on, and that would help you grow in the true sense. Now, if you want to create a differentiation, the first thing that you need to do is you need to look into yourself and see what is different in you. The second thing that you can do is you can look into the audience that you are serving. Remember, the person who serves all serves none. You have to find your niche. Now, niche is what? Let us take an example of my work. Let me start with the coaching, because I had done that coaching, so I can give you an example for that. Suppose I want to teach. So if I say I have studied every subject, I can teach everything, that I'll be like commoner, somebody who's not specialized, who cannot ask for premium money. So what I did, I am perfect in maths, so I'm a maths teacher. Now that was my niche area. Now, maths was my niche area. From that niche, I identified a micro niche. I said I will only be teaching class 10th, 11th and 12th. Now, this micro niche means I'm specialized in teaching 10th, 11th, 12th. So people who wanted their coaching for these classes, they came to me. And yet, another nano niche that I identified was only English speaking public school students should come to me. And that is how I positioned myself in a way that the people who resonated with me, who were from English speaking public schools, who wanted the coaching in maths, who were in class 10th, 11th, 12th, they were my market, I tried to concentrate on them and they searched for me. Same way when I started. When I closed my institute and then I started teaching entrepreneurship, I did the same. People say, who are you teaching? I said, I am teaching entrepreneurship. Now, entrepreneurship is a very wide subject. So, in entrepreneurship, who is your target? I said, only the startup entrepreneurs. The entrepreneurs who are either starting first or the entrepreneurs who have already started but failed and want to start afresh. The startup entrepreneur. The people who are already running a good business and want to scale are not my target audience, because I am teaching you how to make your startup a good business. So my niche area is the people who are starting the business. Startup people, startup entrepreneurs are my niche area. Then my micro niche is the startup entrepreneurs who speak Hindi and English. Nothing else. Hindi and English. They should understand Hindi and English. Or either Hindi or English. I'm not concentrating on the people who speak languages other than that. Third, my nano niche are the people who use technology. That is, who use laptop and mobiles. Good mobiles. At least the touch screens ones. That is my nano niche. I don't want to go further into other areas. This is how we define our audience, and once we have defined our audience in a proper manner, we can create a differentiation for ourselves. The next thing that we can create a differentiation with is the method we deliver. The way I said, I'll be delivering it online. So people who have access to online thing are my target audience. We can simply make a distinction there. Even the Lenskart is a very good example of disrupting the distribution channel. The way they enter into the business is a good example over here. Fifth, we can create a differentiation with the location and the language. The way I said, Hindi and English speaking people. We can have a teacher who teaches maths to the Telugu speaking people online. So this is a unique differentiation. Maths, Telugu speaking. So the people who are Telugu speaking, who have a problem in maths, would definitely connect. We can have a remedial maths classes. Remedial maths means the people who have problem in maths. So we can create a distinction with the location and the language. Now there are two things. One, there is a red ocean and the other is blue ocean. The red ocean means where the competition is too tough and it is a cutthroat competition. Whereas blue ocean is somewhere you can move freely, so you can work on in the blue ocean. You can identify the gap where nobody else is working and maybe you can start working there. Unique positioning also helps. Now you can see the way the sharks of the Shark Tank, especially Piyush and Aman, the latest advertisement of Lenskart, the way when Piyush says to Karan Johar, no, the price is too less. So it means he's positioning his project, his specs at a place where it is not too high priced. The positioning matters. So whom is he targeting? There they can easily concern either rich or not very rich, middle class, not very high. So the looks are rich, but the cost is not rich. This is how the positioning can be different. One thing more I would like to tell you that it's always better to start first and gradually improve yourselves. One of my friend yesterday called me and said, with every video your presentation is getting better. And I simply said, this is my philosophy. Start. You don't have to be perfect to start. You have to start to get perfect. So even if you don't have some distinction today, you can start today and gradually be a lifelong learner and learn the things and move forward. Hope these tips would help you to start your business and create some differentiation in the market for yourself. Be happy, be entrepreneurial and live the life of abundance. And if you wish to continue your journey of unboxing more and more of entrepreneurship with us, keep liking, subscribing, and following us. And don't forget to share it with your friends, families, and fellows. Thank you.